two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
They ask for the truth, but they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid.
What's up, class? Welcome to the Righteous Fair. Salute to my kings, my brothers. Salute to my sisters with sense. How y'all feeling? Keep in mind, guys, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We gonna cater to the truth. We gonna cater to common sense. And we try very hard not to complicate it for y'all, because we know learning is hard for some of y'all. But today we got a good one, guys. Salute to my squad, yo. CeeLo, what's going on? DJ, what's going on, my guys, yo? Much love. All right, guys, so we here. Y'all see the title, 15 Differences Between Powerful and Powerless Black Folks. All right? We're going to talk about it today. It's going to get ugly. So how many of y'all think y'all victims? How many of y'all really feel in y'all heart that you're a victim? For those of you that feel you're a victim, you got to sit on the right side of the class today. So everybody that think and feel in their heart, they just in their heart of hearts that they're a victim, men and women, because we got a little bit of both. If you feel like you're a victim man, if you feel like you're a victim woman, just society just doing it to you, the white man doing it to you, then sit on the right. You still a good Brad. You still, because remember, just because you don't see it from my perspective, that don't mean we got to be enemies. We ain't got to be enemies. You just don't see it from my perspective. Your experience ain't my experience, and that's okay. But we here for the facts, right? So y'all keep that in mind. We here for the facts. Stick around. Stick around, because I'm gonna start incorporating this on my short form videos and on my live stream videos. I'm gonna start, because last night I went and I woke up. I woke up around 8 o'clock because I was asleep. I went to sleep early. Woke up and I went outside, put my coat on, and I was just walking, and I just stumbled on into the white community. I just walked my ass right on into the white community last night, y'all. Follow me, right? And I just snatched a boatload of white privilege, and I ran so fast back to my community, and I got all of it. I got all the white privilege, yo. Word. I got it. So what I will be doing is at the end of the videos, I'll be plugging in a little bit of information, because for my guys that's sitting on the left, my guys that's on the left side of the room, hopefully I got more students sitting on the left than I have sitting on the right. Because you guys on the left, you understand that knowledge is power. You see how that go? We could close the show right now. How many of you victims feel powerless? You know why you feel powerless? Because you're a dummy and you don't have no information, and you have yet to go get yourself fixed and get yourself checked to why you can't go get some new information, why you don't want to go get some. You got to get some new information, because we say it all the time, right? It's in our Bible. Knowledge is power. So if you feeling like you don't have any power, then you need to get some knowledge. Plain and simple. We come here for the truth, right? Like 1 + 1 = 2 all the time. All the time. And for you powerless folks, right? For you folks feeling like, oh, maybe I'm complacent. Oh, I don't want to hold your boogeyman accountable because y'all got all sorts of boogeymans. Why should I hold your boogeyman accountable when you're not even willing to hold your true and first oppressor accountable? Y'all really run around here and y'all want to talk all of this stuff about the boogeyman and how we got to hold the boogeyman accountable for some shares and some land and some this and some of that, but ain't nobody, because blaming and holding accountable is two different things. So now follow me and watch the language, because I know I look like one of them, but the mindset different. The mindset on 1,000, right? So follow me along, right? Blaming our parents, that ain't right. That ain't right. But that's what we do to the white man, right? To government zaddy, right? We blame him. And we want to hold government zaddy accountable, right? But why we don't want to hold our parents accountable? Why we don't want to hold our moms accountable? Like follow along. Hold on. Let me slow. We're gonna get to the body cams because I know that's why some of you guys came because of the thumbnail. We're gonna get to that, but I'm gonna tie all that in to our topic at hand because not everybody running around here powerless. Not everybody running around here powerless. And just because we don't want to play that game, don't make us a coon. It don't make us complacent. It don't mean that we're ignoring anything. It just, in fact, we are ignoring it because we know, us powerful folks, we know that avoiding distractions is where you get the power at. When you one of them easily distracted folks, you know, you one of them mentally disturbed people that can't focus. But again, we weren't taught this because that's called mental fortitude. You know what I mean? We wasn't taught that. That's a form of mental discipline. We wasn't taught that. Now we running around here thinking that the physical disciplines got us to where we at. And we losing. We losing. We can't do it like how I do it. But y'all think it's the physical discipline that got y'all. And I'm telling y'all, I got this dope because of the mental fortitude. And that's mental discipline. Man, y'all gotta knock it off, man. Y'all gotta knock it off. You ain't gotta see it the way I see it. But if you want new results, if you want different results, man, you better get to it. You better change your perspective. Your perspective ain't right. You ain't got to believe my perspective, but we can agree that your perspective ain't right. Because if we match how you see things with your results and then match how I see things with my results, it's not looking good. And that's not the white man. That's not the white man. The white man got nothing to do with that. Cause trust me, I'm from the gutter. Your childhood was better than my childhood, and yet you running around here acting like a victim. And I'm telling you, I'm not a victim, boy. Knowledge is power. If you feeling powerless, you better get your knowledge on, boy. And we run around here and we say this shit. We share posts. We'll see that post, and it'll have 200,000 shares. The sheep will sit there and look at the good information and share it. Not activate it, but share it. This the shit I be talking about, y'all. We not victims. But before we get started, I just want to address something real quick. I got to answer a comment because brother Shadow Man, he took the time. And normally I told you I don't like this. Don't send me no shit like this, bro. But I read everything. I got to read everything. You know what I mean? I like constructive criticism. I like feedback. That's how I know how to get busy. So I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna answer this for my guy, and then we're gonna get to the video. And y'all stick around and watch the video to the end because I'll be giving away the white privilege. Yeah, I'm giving it away. And this is what we normally do. Not this, but the information that I'm gonna give y'all at the end, that's what we give out every Sunday in our membership only live. That type work. That's why I'm gonna prove to you a lot of us ain't victims, bro. A lot of us know what time it is. A lot of us know that knowledge is power, and it just so happens you might have to invest. But a lot of us are smart enough to know that a $2.99 investment to get us into this class to get access to this type of information is a steal. You got to be a dummy to have to keep yelling at and yelling at to black folks that think they know everything and that feel powerless. Message, message, $3 will get you some white privilege. If you feel powerless, if you feel like a victim, all right, I'll yell it again so they wake up. All right. Although I would love to agree with you, I have to disagree. Do you know how many of us work hard to get nothing while others don't work at all and receive everything? All right. That is a you problem. That is a you problem. And what I told him was, or her, because nowadays you never know. So what I told him was, bro, once you get the concept that cheese tastes better than worms, you are not going to think like that. You might see it from a better perspective, because this sounds like a person who thinks hard work is different work. No, everybody working hard. You know what I mean? So what make your hard work harder than the next person hard work? And then you see how these hard workers will then look over their shoulder at the skilled workers who don't gotta work as hard as the hard workers who ain't got no knowledge is power. You know what I mean? Like, it's 1 + 1 = 2, y'all. I know I'm unorthodox, but you'll get it. You'll get it. You gon' get it. You gonna get it, or you gonna die trying. You know what I mean? You gonna get it or die trying. But you see, he didn't get it. It went over his head. It went over his head, because when you want to be a victim, you don't want solutions. You don't want to find no answers. You don't want to get rich. You want to be a victim. Your mind's set on being a victim. So it is what it is. You're looking at who you could blame, who fault is it, and at the end of the day, you got to hold your moms accountable. You got to be able to go hold your mother accountable. Because come on now, like, we are adults. We know how babies is born and made and all of that. We are adults. Like, you know where I'm going? You know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going? So I don't understand why we skip over her and go to the white man, the black man, you know what I mean? The woman, the modern woman. Why do we skip over holding our mama, who it was her body, her choice? She knew what America offers black folks, right? Because she knew she was gonna have a black baby, right? 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 Our moms is at least smart enough to know they're gonna have a black baby in America when they bust it open, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, correct me when I'm wrong. Like, cause we want to hold everybody accountable except our first oppressor, right? Down to the decision of who our father was gonna be. Cause this is why I don't be up here attacking men. You know what I mean? Because y'all professional man haters. All your life, you are trained and taught like Rockwallers to hate men. So I'm gonna give y'all a break from hating men, and I'm gonna put y'all on to the other half. You know, like Trump said, it's two genders. So I'm gonna give y'all some scoop on the other gender, right? Down to picking who your father is, because remember, your dad, aside from being the only person on this planet that could give you something without looking for anything in return, your dad, all your dad is your mother's boyfriend. You get that, right? You get that, right? And you know how boyfriend and girlfriend work, right? Hold on, Judge.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Anybody, any black man running around here with this victim and this race agitating bug disease in them, prove to me that you is not single mother mama raised. Prove to me. Prove to me. I see you set up just like your mama to not be accountable, to push accountability. Man, that's nasty. Let me read this shit, though. Let me read this shit, man. Although I would love to agree with you, I have to disagree. Do you know how many of us work hard to get nothing while others don't work at all and receive everything? Do you know, do you not know that hard work doesn't guarantee positive results? Yeah, I know that. We were always fighting so hard not to be or be perceived as victims, yet ignoring the fact that we actually are. Being a victim isn't a sign of weakness. It is. It's a very sign of weakness. It's a mentally weak sign. That's weakness. That is weakness. Listen, now I don't agree with you on that. But not being able to admit you are is because you are trying to compensate for the fact that you don't feel adequate for becoming one under whatever circumstance to begin with. Now that right there is the word semantics. You see that right there? So let me unclear that word semantic, my brother or my sister. I just told you I know that my childhood rougher than yours. My childhood rougher than yours, bro. But I understand poverty is 50% circumstance. That's my childhood. I don't know your childhood. I don't give a fuck about your childhood. But 50% accepting the circumstance, that's not me. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Pardon me, but I'm not going to accept the circumstance, my brother. I'm going to hold my mama accountable, and I'm going to address the things she did not teach me that I needed to know right now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to spend a lot of my time talking about a white man that ain't thinking about me, sir. He ain't thinking about me, sir. He not. He's not. The jealous black man thinking about me more than the hateful white man. How about that? We don't want to talk about that. We don't want the jealous black man, jealous because if I gave any jealous black man this spotlight, if I gave him this platform, he probably wouldn't even want it. A lot of them, a lot of y'all be jealous and don't even want it. You just don't want to see the other black man with it. So we're not gonna play that. We're not gonna play the wordplay. We're not gonna, bro. You fucking with a. I told you, I may look like Pookie. I may sound like Pookie. I may not even be the most fluent with the words, and my grammar all crazy. But bro, you're not. I know a dummy, and I know a victim when I see one, cause I'm not one. I am not one, sir, and you're not one. We are not ones. Like, what, bro? Why must you and your type go around trying to with a brush and slide? Bro, give me back my skin color, bro. Give me back my skin color. I do not like y'all, yo, at all. Let's get back to being a victim isn't a sign of weakness. It is. But not being able to admit it is because you are trying to compensate for the fact that you don't feel adequate for becoming one under whatever circumstance to being with. The truth is, the majority of black people have an unfair life. And all right. Who fault is that? Now this is where it comes in. The majority, because I agree with that. I 100% agree with that part right there. That part is that part right there. That part. Let's go back to that. Hold on. Let's go back to that. Whew. The truth is, the majority of black people have an unfair life. Judge.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you, it doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Listen, my brother, let's stop playing, my brother. You playing games and you want to waste time, just like a lot of the old folks, just like a lot of the black people want to waste time. That's not cool. Let's fix the problem instead of wasting time distracting ourselves with stupid shit. We all know what the biggest problem in our community is, and it's not black man versus white man, dummy. It's black man versus black girl, black sister. We can't get it together. We can't work together. We can't work together. Are you telling me that white man is making the black woman not work with us? Are you telling me that? Tell me that before you go directly and skip over this battle right here, this gender war, this biblical war. Lilith and God. Like, what's up with you, boy? What's up with you? Y'all want to cape for the fish hole so bad. Y'all like to skip over the fish hole and just go straight to y'all some Esau. I see y'all. Y'all, they are the Esau's of the black community. They are the victims. The victims are the Esau's. They're the Cains. They're the Lucifers. Remember, it's two types of men in our community, two types of women. We got Lilith and we got Eve. We got Cain and we got Abel. We got Jacob's and we got Esau's. Yeah, Esau not the white man. No, they want you to believe that. It's them. It's them. It's them. God people don't play that victim stuff. Because we got God. So with God, we can't be victims. With God, with the Most High, we can't be victims. So you might want to skip your church. Whatever church you go to, they I don't know what they're doing, but that's not righteous. If you coming up out of there feeling like a victim, that's not righteous teaching. Because with God, with the Most High, you can't be a victim, my guy. Your grandmother know that. These women ain't running around here acting like victims. Only when they get caught do they act like the victim. But they bolder than the motherfucker. That's the war. We need more men to be bold like the women. The women is bold. The women is taking risk. They scamming. They going to jail. So how can they be victims? How? Come on, let's get to the show, man. Man. Let's look at the problem. Because the problem is the white man. So we're gonna see if the problem is the white man right now. Hold up. We're gonna see. I want to see right now if the white man is the problem. We want to skip over the fish hole, no pun intended, and get straight to the white man. Yeah, man, listen. Exhibit A. Look at her. It's like a wholesome Christian mother, right? A wholesome Christian mother. A wholesome Christian mother right here. And they tricky. I told y'all nowadays the prostitutes look like the teachers look like the mothers look like the grandmothers. It's tricky out here, bro. So you cannot go off a look. You got to watch straight action. You got to watch straight action and mindset, because the action is connected to the mindset. The action gonna tell you how she think, how he think. Stop listening to what these people say out their mouth and how they look.
Never been arrested before. I never had anything to do with anything, and it's just like it's really difficult for me to even try to process this.
On August 7th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a bank in response to a reported fraud.
I mean, it might be.
I understand. It's just the company had been seeing a lot of fraud checks going on, so because of it, they wanted me to report it. So I had to get the police involved in the check. I'm so sorry. She came in with the check today. Trying to negotiate it, but the check is fraud, according to the company that we spoke to. So they've been seeing a lot of those checks that are not been legitimate. So we just have to report it.
But it came to me by mail.
We have to report it whenever the customer comes in with a fraudulent check.
All right. Is there somewhere we could talk? Or?
Yeah, come to the office.
Just take the huddle.
I'm okay with that.
What's that?
Of just letting me keep it because it's not mine. They sent it to me, but
Thank you.
Sorry.
You have your ID on you, man?
I do.
No, this is crazy right here. I wonder, the white supremacy tell this lady to go scamming the system? Know what I mean? Do she even care who she's stealing from? You know what I mean? What if she's stealing? What if it's another black person? What if it's a successful black person that is going to take that got take the hit for this? What if it's an older black woman that got to take the hit for this? Y'all ever thought of that, right? Because it's a lot of y'all that's going to condone this because y'all think she's stealing from the white man. Y'all think she's stealing from the establishment. No, dummy, she's stealing from us. That's where your reparation at. A lot of y'all looking for reparation. I told y'all, the government's zaddy gave it to your mother. And because you don't want to hold your mother accountable, you keep skipping over that, bro. What are you looking for? What are you waiting for? They're not giving you nothing. Nobody got to come and give you anything, bro. If you don't work it for yourself, you ain't going to eat, bro. Word up. Straight up. Go get it from your moms. Why y'all be scared to get y'all reparation from y'all moms? I got my reparation from my moms, y'all. Word up. She told me what it was. She was like, yo, son, don't play with me with that. I needed to do what I needed to do. I needed to put food on this table and clothes on your back, so don't question me. I got a lot of money from this government, and I did what I had to do. And I said, all right, moms, I get it. Kissed her on the forehead. I love you. I appreciate you. But I addressed it. Why y'all want to play? Yeah, everybody want to play like they got a super moms. Like, what? How is your mom's better? How did your moms raise you better than me? And you right now losing and have no answers. How? Explain to me. We act like millionaires taught us about money in our childhood, so we so all in debt. We know all about money. We know how do you learn? How did you learn more than half the stuff you know today? You learned money from a person that had none. You learned relationships from a person that had none. Everything you learned was from a person that didn't even have it. Man, stop playing with me. If you not about going to get this information up out the mud for yourself, get up out of here, boy. Cause we don't play that over here. This is the righteous fear, y'all. Welcome to the righteous fear. Salute to the bread squad, y'all. Have the realest chat in YouTube, cause we don't accept no other. We only want the truth. Salute to my sisters with sense, y'all.
Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
I wasn't even talking to nobody directly, but since D wanna take everything personal, you know how I feel about that, right? I always tell y'all that. I always tell y'all.
If the shoe fits, let them wear it.
Facts. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing for you, man. Those are your feelings. So what you want me to do? That's you feel like that. You feel like that. That's your feelings. You know what I mean? I have my own feelings, and I manage them very well. But I don't care. What? I don't care. I ain't asked you to come. Take it very personal. Hope you do better. Hope you do better.
I just explained to her, I don't cash gift checks. That came to me by my mailing address. It was a company that I used to work for before the pandemic hit. So, by me coming here, I even called them directly, no call. I even reached out to the bank myself, and I even said, hey, this was sent to me by my mailing address. I don't need to cash a fake check. I have a legitimate job.
Okay, get ready.
So I'm just saying, I don't need anything on my record because I ain't never been to jail for no fraud, nothing. So that's one thing for sure is I never been to a jail for fraud. I never did fraud, and that check came to me by mail.
They said that she came in trying to use
I didn't try to cash the check. I asked them to verify it before I deposited in my own account. Because I have my own bank, I don't come to this bank. So even then, that's like the second check I got by mail. The first one, I just tossed it because it was like.
See, and brother or sister D, sound like a sister's D, she, see what I mean? Remember when we had that lesson and I told you a lot of people running around here with the wrong and the fake definition of love? Love is something else to her. Love means something else to her because everybody in the righteous sphere, everybody that mess with Mr. Goodbread know that love is my love language. The truth is my love language. And that's what love is. The love is the truth. So if you're not talking the truth, if you're not trying to hear the truth, get up out of here because you that's not love. You know what I mean? What you looking for is not love. You looking for some fake shit. And we don't do that over here. That's what you're looking for. Y'all definition of love be all off. You know what I mean? You got to go get the real definition of love first. Remember, knowledge is power. This is why y'all running around here powerless, feeling like little victims because y'all got so lack of knowledge. And it's in our book. We suffer for the lack of knowledge. Knowledge is power. It's easy. It's very easy, but we want to play dumb. Look, let's watch her play dumb.
Hey, I don't.
But if you look at the back, there's no watermarks or anything.
So, I don't deal with checks anymore. I usually get everything strictly deposit. So that's why I'm like, curious, like, hey, I even called them before I came here and said, hey, can you guys verify this over the phone? She said no.
You still have the letter, the mail?
It was no letter. It just came in an envelope.
Or that envelope?
And no, I don't have the envelope. Sorry. I kind of tossed it. It came in an envelope with my mailing address.
Okay.
And literally, like, that's kind of.
Okay.
It took.
Did she try to cash it or?
She came here to try to cash.
Okay. She's saying she
I
just
asked her-
came in here to try to verify its validity.
No, she asked to verify the check. She spoke to her. She told her that she'll verify and what's her intentions to do with the check. She wanted to cash it with us. We asked her where the check came from. If I'm not mistaken, she said that she'd been waiting for it. She's COVID. That the company disappeared on her, and that they magically just mailed her a $9,000 check.
Yeah.
So she came in to cash the check and then go from there. So I feel bad, but we have to report it to you guys.
All right, actually, want to have a seat? My name is Carlos. Nice to meet you. What's your last name? Rose? Have a seat. Sit down. Relax.
This is even more stressful because I don't really want to deal with the wrong.
Okay. They read you your rights already? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You ever had your rights read to you before, or is it the first time?
This is the first time. That's what I said. I've never been arrested. I never had anything to do with no type of fraud stuff. Like, this never.
So what happened today? I know it seems like you probably already detailed it to them, but just so you can catch me up on game so I know what's going on.
Last month, I got a check by mail from the company that I used to work for.
Last month?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the name of the company?
It was, I don't remember the name. I just know it was a call center, but they had closed down right when the pandemic hit, and we was working from home, but then they kind of completely, I'm not gonna say destruct.
Okay.
But
how long did you work there?
A year.
A year.
6 months to a year before the pandemic came around.
Okay.
So.
And you don't remember the name of the company?
No, not even. I'm sorry. It's
That's
just,
fine.
I worked so many jobs after that, just trying to stay afloat with bills and everything.
Okay.
But
you got direct deposit from them, or did you get paid by check from them?
From them, I got direct deposit. That was like a long time ago with an old bank. Like,
okay, so you don't bank with that bank
anymore? I don't bank with Chase no more.
Okay, so when you work for them, you bank with Chase?
Yes.
You got direct deposit from them via Chase?
Yes.
Okay.
Free Tax USA, where federal filing is always free with no games or pricing gimmicks.
And after I left from that job, I went and started working I didn't go to McDonald's right away.
Mm-hmm.
I applied for McDonald's, but they said I don't have the qualification skills. So I went.
Really? Wow.
Wait a minute. Ma'am, how you don't qualify for McDonald's, yo? How you don't qualify for? I ain't never. Wow.
So let's talk about the check. What's the deal with the check? You said you got it in the mail?
I got it in the mail, just like everybody else that reached out to me on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one girl called me through social media, and she was like,
Just bragging about the check?
pretty much. I guess she didn't have my direct phone number anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So she called me through social media, and she's like, hey, remember the company? So I was like, girl, I don't remember half the things I did before the pandemic or even during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, the company, they sent me a check. And I'm like, okay. I was like, for what? And she was like, remember when we worked and they had shut down, all of this and the third. And I was like, oh, I was like, okay. I was like, well, was it worth, I was like, she was like, the check was $7,800. And I was like, okay. I was like, like, hey, good for your type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was kind of telling her. And then she was like, yeah.
What friend is that?
So you telling me it's a magical white man that got her to do this, that told her to do this? Ain't no man in the picture either, because that was a girl that called her and put her on. So you telling me that, like, can you explain to me why those of y'all men that feel like y'all victims, right? Those are my brothers that feel like y'all victims. Why is women down here chasing money? Why is the lust of money is the root of all evil? We know it. You know it. She know it. They know it. Everybody know that, right? Why are they down here doing that? How can we be teammates with another half? Because our other half got to be on the same page as us. You know what I mean? Got to be on the same page. How can we be like, somebody could call you from a blast from the past, could call you and say, I got a check, and you just jump because you thirsty, like you thirsty, and they be thirsty, bro. I told you they do this with their fish hole too. They will sleep with a roach if the roach got some bread, bro. If the roach call them up, say, I got some bread. They going.
Jessica.
You got her phone number? No. Okay, what's her last name?
I don't even know her last name. I'm not even gonna lie.
You got her on social media? Can you pull it up on your social media?
But to be honest, I think she blocked me because she thinks she thought I felt jealous. No offense.
Blocked you?
I don't know, because I went to go back to try to call her when I got mine. I couldn't find her. But
how long after she had got hers did you get yours?
3 weeks later.
3 weeks later? Okay.
So she got one, I want to say.
When you worked for this company, did they owe you any money?
We were supposed to get paid one more check, or at least, no, between 1 to 2 more checks.
1 to 2 more checks.
Because we did work from home. When they shut the office and stuff down. Because
how much did you get paid when you were there?
$15 an hour.
$15 an hour. You work 40 hours a week.
And then we got paid every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. So about roughly how much was that?
Sometimes my checks would be at 9. Then sometimes my checks would be roughly around 800.
Okay.
And then sometimes my check would be like $9.90.
Okay, so it's fair to say if you were owed 2 months worth of money at $1,800 a month on the high end,
without
still at $3,600. So if you were owed money,
yes,
it's probably not going to be $9,000.
But that's exactly what I said when I tried my calculations.
Yeah.
Man, you was only making $900, but you got a $9,000 check. Come on now, man. You boo-boo the fool, yo. I got to stop running and chasing this money. That's the battle. The battle is not, don't distract yourself. It's us versus us. It's us versus us. Say it with me. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. It's us versus us. Don't make yourself a victim. Let your good side win. Let the good side of you, let the good half of you win. Stop always siding with the evil.
Yeah, that don't add up.
It didn't add up. So I was like, okay, let me see here. Like,
Did you call the company?
I tried. It was the number I had tried to call was no longer in service.
When did you try to call them?
4 days after I got the check.
Okay. And which was when? A month ago?
And then after that, I just been busy moving and working my jobs and trying to just stay afloat. I kind of was like, well, you know, even with friends of mine, I'm not gonna say friends. Let's just
So you've been trying to stay afloat.
Basically.
You've been working, hustling, and you got this $9,000 check a month ago. But yeah, you don't think, let me go cash this check to help me out?
No, I've been doing it, you know, now, like, you know what I mean? On my own with the
kind of know what you mean.
just stretching out my paychecks, you know, from here and there.
This is me as a reasonable person. If I'm owed some money and I'm stretching my paychecks out, living paycheck to paycheck, right? It's a reasonable person here now. And I get a check that's owed to me for $9,000. I'm cashing that baby right away, right?
Right. Well, I mean, I didn't think nothing of it because I was kind of skeptical about cashing checks anyways. So like, no. And then I talked to my family members and, you know, family members and other associates that got theirs. I was like, did that check was like legit? And it was like, yeah. And some never responded. I was like, okay.
So you're skeptical about the check?
I just kind of just pushed it to the side because I had a lot.
Why were you skeptical about the check?
Because.
Was it the way that it looked?
Yeah.
What about it was skeptical when looking at it? What looked weird about it?
For one, a check is never this big.
Okay.
I'm just, being straightforward. It's never this big.
I've seen a couple checks that day.
A little gold stamp thing. I seen a check with a gold stamp or a silver stamp or something. And it was just on the back.
What about the back?
You can usually it'll say no copy.
Okay.
On some checks, like I have gotten work checks and it says no copy, And then you will have routing numbers totally look a little bit legit. Routing
numbers look a little bit legit.
Yeah. But it was just for me, it was like I just folded it out like this and just
Let's look at the check.
And I just literally put it in my wallet and I'm kind of just like
Did the fonts throw you off a little bit? Okay.
So, well,
Your name is spelled wrong.
it's missing a letter.
Okay. Which letter is missing?
My last name.
Which?
It's supposed to be another got it spelled. But anyways, that's the known address. So really, I never got a check with my address.
That's the address that you live at?
No, used to.
Okay.
But
So you used to live at this address?
yeah.
Okay.
And that's what's on my license. I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't got a check.
But you moved as of when?
Last year in October. My grandma still stays at the address.
Okay.
So my grandma still
So your grandma received this check in the mail?
No, I received it. But I don't live the address anymore. I haven't had,
So you don't live there anymore, but it was still delivered to that address?
Yes. But my grandma lives.
Your grandma would have been the one to receive this check since you're not there?
Yeah, but she didn't sign for anything. We still get mail, me and my siblings, because our names is on the mailbox.
Okay. So, looking at this check, right, using everything that you pointed out to me, right, it's probably fair to say this is a fake check.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
That's why I didn't bother to go to my bank. I came directly to this bank and say, hey, can you guys verify you guys' check and let me know, like, hey, if it's legit, whatever, and go from there.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you for talking with me, but now I have a couple questions for you. Okay? And this is where I just want you to be truthful with me at this point. But hold on. Because you ain't been 100% with me.
Yes, I am.
No, you haven't. And that's okay. Because I got a quick memory. It happened. It's gone. I ain't even worried about it anymore. Okay? But I am worried about you at this point. Because someone got you in here cashing a check that you know is fake. Okay. Hold on, time out. Listen.
I wouldn't think when I looked at it by the mail. That's why I kind of was like, I brushed it off.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna shred it myself, but like I said,
Yeah.
other coworkers and friends and not to say family, but they sound like family. Oh yeah, it's legit check, cash it. You know, I got my money type vibe, whatever.
But you and I both look at this check, and you just told me that it was fake, pretty much.
Yes.
All right. So
that's the reason why I.
So hold on now. I'm just gonna, everything that you told me in the conversation so far, I'm gonna tell it back to you, and you're gonna tell me how this makes sense, right? Okay? You say you work at a call center, right? This is supposed to be a call center check, but you don't even know the name. Okay?
I don't remember the name.
This check is from Powerless Construction and Development, Inc. That's not a call center, okay? For one. All right. Even if you did work at this company, okay? I call the company, we talk to the company.
Okay.
They don't know you, and they don't know no Michael Cole, all right? Not true.
They do know Michael Cole.
Listen, Ashley, listen, okay? That's not true.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna let you look at this check. I'm gonna let you think about everything that you just told me, all right? I'm gonna give you a second. And I just want you to tell me the truth about the check.
It is the truth. I'll be
Now listen to me. If you just want to stick to that story, that's fine.
I have to.
But listen real quick. If you don't want to stick to that story, that's fine. That's 100% fine with me. Because I already, listen. Shh. I already talked to the company, okay? They don't know you or Michael Cole. All right, so that's a lie. B, you just told me you knew the check was fake, yet you in here trying to cash it.
No, I wasn't trying to cash it.
Okay.
I came in here to ask them to verify because, hey.
I spoke to the teller, and he said, you came in here to try to cash a check.
No, I didn't. I told her, I said I was really skeptical about this check that I got in the mail from a company.
So you just pointed out to me multiple different reasons and multiple different things about the check that you knew was fake. Why even come in here and waste your time to do that?
Because, like I said, because of other.
Because you greedy and you thirsty and you was desperate.
That I used to work with.
Okay.
That was the only reason why.
All right.
I would have.
Look at this check. Process the truth.
That is the truth.
I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Honestly, that is the truth.
I'm gonna wait for you to tell me the truth.
That is the truth, sir. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like I've never been in trouble before with anything. I didn't just come here and say, hey, I want to cash this check. I came here and I said, can you please let me know if this is a legit check? I was like, I don't deal with checks. And that's exactly what I told the young lady in there.
You don't deal with checks, but you just explained to me how that check was fake in like 5 different ways.
Because I've seen how checks look.
Okay.
Like I know I work.
Actually, I don't know who you're trying to cover up for, but this is not gonna go well for you. You are a person with no criminal history with children who are waiting on you. Okay? Think about you and think about your family right now. Don't think about anybody else who got you in here trying to cash this check.
Nobody got me in.
Think about yourself and your family right now. Okay? Give yourself some time to think about that. And tell me what I really want to know. I don't care that you're in that. Listen, hold on. I don't care that you're in here trying to cash this check. What you did was wrong. Yes, we all know that. Okay? I'm trying to figure out who's the one making these checks that got you in here trying to cash it.
This company.
The fact that you in here trying to cash a fake check, that already came and went, right? But think about your family right now. Slow yourself down. I'm gonna step outside. We're gonna step outside.
I'm telling
okay?
you.
And I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna sort some things out here, and I'm gonna come back in. We're gonna try this again.
This is the honest truth.
Okay?
Honestly, you can give me a Bible. I can tell you this is the honest truth. Nobody sent me in here.
Okay. I'll give you a little bit, and I'll be back.
I know the truth is fake, but the company that sent it to you was the company that Michael.
Who are you talking to on the phone?
No, Michael. I just texted him. I said, hey, the company that you said that we used to work for, they sent the check. And I said, they said that the check.
Can I see what you wrote, Michael?
Not a problem.
She looked real fidgety. And why was her first response to lie? Like, why do they first response be to lie automatically? Even if they didn't recite some sort of what happened, even though that's probably a lie too. But why the first thing she said, he said, who are you talking to? Nobody. Oh, Michael. Like, but why nobody had to come out first? That's mental health issues, yo.
He said, didn't you cash the check? I said no. Because he asked me if I cashed the check. When I got it, I said no because I've been so busy working, whatever.
What number is this?
That's the WhatsApp number. That's how I communicate with him.
Is this the person who
works with the company? Well,
okay. Is this the person who sent you the check?
Yes, we both used to work with the company.
Okay.
And he got the same check that I got. And I was like, and I just told him, I said,
can I see?
And I just told him, me and him was in a relationship up to like 2 weeks ago, but it was getting difficult trying to do a long distance relationship.
Wow, the story changed quick now. Now you're in a relationship with a man, and now what happened to the girl? What happened to the home girl that called you like, yo, the job was? So now you was sleeping with this dude. And man, she got a titty on the side of her. She got a titty on the side. Damn. Built like Donkey Kong.
What does this person have you do? Tell me the rundown.
This is Michael Cole. Me and him both used to work with the company together. Not that company, but the call center. And he was telling me that he'll help me pay for my expenses because I was telling him that I was having little problems, minor work that needed to be done on my vehicle. And he was like, okay, honey, don't worry, I got you. I'll send you a check by mail. You can cash it. And then like, as of today, you can clearly see right here, when I had told him, I was like, hey, the check that you sent me, at the bottom. I was like, when I told him here, I was like, hey, the check that you got, and you said.
I don't see what you're saying.
No.
You're saying something that's not on phone.
No, here. When I texted him, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go today to cash the check.
Where is that? I don't see that anywhere. You're telling me something that's not there.
No, I texted him Monday. I was like, hey, he never responded. Then I got a phone call on Monday night.
So how do you know I'm cashing the check that you sent me? Right?
Yeah,
You're saying you got a month ago by this company, now it's from this Michael guy.
Which we both used to work for the same
who doesn't work at the company because I already talked to him. They finally have a day off. What the hell? The check is not real.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Well, you knew the check wasn't real because you explained it to me, which is why you've been holding on to it for a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You said you cashed it before, so I voided the check. Okay.
And I said no because, and that's the honest truth. I don't have nothing to lie about. Like I really want to go get my kids because.
Ma'am, he could read it. He got it in his hand. He could read it. You can't coach him. Like, this what y'all do to them kids. Y'all start trying to make them see shit that they don't see and give them a story and drill it in their head. And, ma'am, be quiet. He have the phone. He could see for himself. He could read it. He see it live in the direct.
It's like, now I'm to the point that I don't even deal with this.
Okay. And this number is like an overseas phone number.
That's the reason why we had literally stopped. We really like, you know.
Have you ever seen this person in real life?
Yes, we used to work together.
How do you know that's the same person?
Because he knows my kid's name. He called months ago for one of my kids' birthday.
Okay. And then once you cash this check, what were we supposed to do with the funds?
It was supposed to take care of my expenses.
Expenses for what?
Whatever I needed around the house or my car needed to be repaired, but I got that done.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm literally telling you the truth. I have nothing to do with any fraud.
So this guy gave you a check to cover your expenses that you don't even know who this is. It can be anybody's name. It's anybody's name.
Me and him used to work together at the car.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
not lying to you. Like, I don't have nothing to lie about. Like, all I want to worry about now is, like, now I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable. I just want to go home to my kids. Because, like, now I'm starting to be like...
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to go home to your kids right now.
Right.
Okay. Because you just tried to cash a fake check.
I didn't try to cash anything. I literally came here and asked the lady, you can even go get her. I asked her to verify.
And then you told me the check came from this company.
Yes.
Now you're telling me the check's from this guy that has some overseas phone number that you're saying is Michael, that you've never seen this person.
I have seen him before. We used to work.
How do you know that's Michael that's texting you on WhatsApp?
Because he said he couldn't use his phone because he's overseas. And then after that, like, that's literally the reason why. I'm telling you the truth.
Come here.
Honestly, the truth. Like,
Tell me the truth from the beginning.
So in the beginning, me and him had a relationship.
Okay.
Like you clearly see.
A relationship over text?
No, we was really in a relationship.
Like you guys would see each other in real life?
Yes.
Okay.
Then he moved, you know, over there where he's at now.
Where is that?
In Connecticut, overseas.
Okay. Overseas in Connecticut.
That's what he said, he moved to Connecticut.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Come here.
Yeah, you are a dummy. Dummy? Yeah. Let me talk to
you. Personally, I was like, okay, we can try to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
Then after I thought about it, I was like, I don't want to do a long distance.
How long have you guys been trying this long distance relationship thing?
A good little minute.
Okay. A good little minute is what, a week, a month?
I want to say 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And like, you know, it's after a while, you don't hear the person's voice every day, you know, you just be like, oh, I feel like they're cheating, or oh, I feel like they're doing this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm. Have you talked to this guy on the phone?
Yes.
Call him on the phone. Can I talk to him?
Oh, absolutely.
Put on speaker.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Question.
Let's talk to him about the check.
Honey, the check that you sent me for my expenses, since you voided the check, they're saying that it's not a legit check at the bank.
What?
They're saying that it's not a legit check at the bank.
Okay, I see it.
No, honey, what I'm saying is this. Oh my gosh.
Where's Michael from?
He asks you where he from. You start looking all in the phone. Where's he from, ma'am? You know this man, right? You said you was in a relationship with this man. Again, again, again. They made her do this. Somebody, some magical white person made her do this. Cause this a mother. This a mother now. This a mother.
He asked if I'm still here, and I said yes.
Where is he from?
England. He has an accent, an Indian accent.
What did he say?
He said, "You're in the bank." And I'm like, yes. So that's why I said he sent me the check. He's like, I'm going to send you a check to pay for your expenses.
Okay. But you knew the check was fake.
But I waited until I had a day off to say, hey, I came to the bank and I said, hey guys, I got a check in the mail. It felt a little awkward for me to go to my bank to deposit it. I know it took a long time to process or whatever the issue may be and stuff. And I was like, you know, can you guys verify this? I was like, I don't
Tell him, call me. And then tell him the police don't believe that story when he calls.
Like, I'm honestly telling you the truth.
I think whoever this person is has sent you on a mission to try and cash this fake check.
Nobody sent me on a mission to do anything, no.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth, like 100%.
Ma'am, how stupid do you sound, man? He's telling you that the man used you. And you gonna say, nobody is using me, but you standing here with a fake check in your hand. Like, how, like, come on, man. You know you ain't do nothing worth. And this is what I be talking about, yo. Pity or titty. You know you ain't worth no $9,000. You know you ain't earned $9,000, yo. Maybe this is the part. This is what, remember Shadows was talking about, people that don't do no work. These are the people that he talking about. People that don't got to work hard and they get stuff. These are the people he talking about. And you see what I said? That's an inner battle. Those are our sisters. So we got to get our sisters in check before we go talking about some boogeyman, right? That's an inner battle, right? Because that's the people that want to get something for nothing.
I've never been in trouble.
That's okay. Because unfortunately,
But I'm telling you, like, honestly, like,
you're going to go to jail today.
but I can't. That's the thing. I've never been to jail.
You're going to have to go to jail today. Okay.
Please don't let me go to jail. Like, I'm begging you guys because, like, I never had anything to do with a fake check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, like, 100%.
Okay. I'm just going to swear you in real quick just to verify which someone's the truth. Okay, just raise your right hand. You solemnly swear in front of the testimony you just gave in this case was the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, that's the whole truth. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I've never been arrested before. I never had anything to do with anything. And it's just like, it's really difficult for me to even try to process this. Because it's like, I never had to do any of this before.
All right, I understand that.
Can I call my mom?
I'm sure we can go ahead and contact her in a second.
No, I want to contact her and let her know, please.
Okay.
Can I please call her?
Can I call my mama? Never can I call my daddy. Why they don't never want to call a daddy? It's always, can I call my mama? The person who taught them how to be in situations like that.
But we'll call her in a second.
Say that.
I'm telling the truth though. Like, I never had anything to do with it. You guys don't even have to arrest me.
Yeah.
Just one second, please.
We can walk and talk, okay?
Okay, can I get the phone?
We'll walk and talk.
Okay.
So last car. Sure, I got my car.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Mom, right? Go pull it up. That way?
It's right there.
Oh, I see it. You can walk.
Mom. Okay, so you know when I got a letter in the mail? It was a check that was in the mail, And I came to the bank that it's at, and they said that it's a fake check. So they want to take me down to the jail because they. Hold the phone. I said I came to the bank because they said that I got a check in the mail. I came to the bank for them to verify, and they said that I was over here trying to cash a fake check, and now they want to take me to the county jail on 33rd, which I wasn't trying to cash the check. I was trying to get them to verify it. Yeah, I'm downtown. If you guys can come and talk to them, or
You're not coming here. You're going to jail. You'll get a phone call to jail, okay?
So
we're done.
Come to the county,
we're done.
33rd.
We're going to get this rolling, okay? Ashley, do you have any weapons on you?
No, I have nothing.
Okay.
All my stuff is in.
What's in this bag right here?
Keys.
Keys? To your car?
Well, can you reach my car again? I don't know.
No weapons, officer. Straight calories. All calories. No weapons.
But I was telling her what happened, and you guys just.
You'll be able to get a phone call from the jail when you're there. You can explain to her everything that happened there.
Okay. Okay. So if you bring anything into the jail, drugs, knives, guns, anything like that.
I don't smoke.
Okay.
Just my car keys.
Do you have anything tucked into your bra or anything like that?
No.
We're not gonna check, so it's kind of on you if you
No, I have
go to
nothing.
jail. All right.
I have nothing. Just my wallet.
Let's see, Ashley.
Turn around, go butt first. That'll be the easiest way.
She was charged with defrauding a financial institution, uttering a forged check, and grand theft. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
I guess she a victim, y'all. Y'all gonna try to sell me on she being a victim? When none of us is victims, bro. We all get choices and decisions, and then there's consequences. Remember, she made that choice. She chose to do that. Same way our mothers chose to bring us into this world, knowing how this world do us. You know what I mean? So remember, now it's our choice and decision on if we gonna take what she gave us. You know how they say, shake what your mama gave you. It's our job and our choice to see if we gonna take what our mama gave us. You know what I mean? So if you gonna take what your mama gave you, then you gotta shut up, bro. You got to go be a victim in the corner by yourself. But for those of us who ain't willing to take or shake what our mama gave us, you already know what time it is, y'all. You already know what time. We know the battle. We know the enemy. We know our enemy, bro. And we're going to fix us so that our enemy can't catch wreck. And hopefully we can catch one of them that's working on their self, and we link and we do this thing together. You know what I mean? But anything else is a distraction. Anything else is a distraction. Let's keep it moving.
Dressed right now inappropriately. She has no underwear on. She's got a little skirt that comes up to here. When she bends over, you can see everything. I can't have her in here with customers, and I can't have her around kids.
So you want to trespass?
So I definitely got to do something because it's very provocative. She stands right across the street all day.
So if you want to trespass over.
Yeah, I need her. Yeah.
Hello, miss. Hi, I'm Officer Ham, Key West Police Department. No, where are you going? Come here.
Just grab myself.
Okay. All right. Do you have an ID with you?
Yeah, what do I need it for?
Okay. Right now, they want you to issue a trespass warning for this property.
How did I trespass?
This is private property. They don't want you to come back to this
How did I
property.
trespass? I didn't do nothing but buy food.
The establishment, they know.
Now look what we have here, yo. I'm gonna make this an animal channel now, yeah. I'm gonna theme this joint like the wild animal kingdom, like, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna be on a wild safari. Well, what do we have here? Look at the lions. Look at the cheetahs. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, what the fuck is that on her head, yo? You just can't make this up, bro. And it be all sorts of mental health issues. And then people want me to feel sorry for it. But this be the stuff that go on. And it happens in the home first. And we know, we let a lot of stuff go in the home. A lot of us in the home got crazy aunts, crazy sisters, crazy brothers, crazy nephews. A lot of us got that right next to us in the home, and we don't check it. It go unchecked, and that should go outside and get next to us and act like it's normal. And then, come on now, it starts in the home. Like why we skip over the in the home? Like, why we skipping over our front door? Like, these are the things we need to address before we try to go holding white supremacy hostage and accountable. Like, it be people like this weirdo in our family, and we will not tell them to go get some help. Tell me I'm lying. We all got one of these weirdos in our family, yo.
No longer want you to return here because your shorts or your skirt, the height of your skirt, apparently it's been revealing. Anytime you bend over, they have kids that come inside here and they don't want you inside.
I haven't did nothing disrespectful in the establishment.
Okay.
When I walked off and went back over there towards the doctor's office, that's a whole different situation. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie Allen followed me over there.
The college consulting industry is broken. It's filled with scams. Here's what every parent.
I don't know who Stephanie Allen is.
You ain't gonna tell me.
They have the right to refuse
You ain't
service.
gonna tell me that Stephanie Allen can follow me way back over there on 5th Street and harass me. And then I come back over here for food. I didn't do nothing disrespectful in this establishment. I came in there, paid for my food, sit down, ate my food, and walked outside. I didn't do nothing disrespectful in this place in front of their kids. So she's a habitual liar, her and her drug cartel. And I'm telling you to your face, I didn't do nothing disrespectful in this place.
So like I said, this is a private establishment.
No, you
they
said
don't want
they,
you here.
who?
Popeyes.
No, who?
What do you mean who?
You're gonna have to give me some names because
I don't have to.
I'm suing them. Who? Okay. You got to give me some names.
I told you Popeyes.
Okay, you're gonna have to go give me the name of the people who.
Ma'am, you gotta stop playing, man. You gotta stop playing. Now you wanna play crazy, bro. You know this is Popeyes. They sell chicken. You wanna sell fish hole, bro. It don't mix. They don't want you selling fish hole in front of their chicken selling establishment, man. Why you gotta make us look crazy all the time, bro? It's that simple, bro. You bend over, we see your whole, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Called you right now and told you to kick me off the property for trespassing.
You're not running this, okay?
No, I'm filing a lawsuit.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to file a lawsuit because I didn't do nothing.
You have an ID with you.
I didn't do nothing disrespectful.
You have an ID with you.
I didn't do nothing disrespectful. I didn't do nothing. You can check the cameras.
Do you have an ID?
You can check the video cameras.
One more time.
I didn't commit a crime.
It's a trespassing case,
I'm not trespassing when I
You are on private property.
Ain't saying no private property. I'm a customer. I went in and paid for my food.
That's fine, but they don't want you to come back.
Who?
Popeye.
No, who? Names. You got to give me a name because I'm suing.
Okay, well, what is your name?
Because I'm suing.
What is your name?
Because I'm suing. I know my constitutional rights. I didn't do anything disrespectful in this establishment.
Listen.
Okay, in front of their kids.
Officer Roscoe, did she say that she wanted to trespass?
Yes. I did. Who?
Okay.
Who?
The establishment.
Management of the establishment.
Okay, what's her name?
I don't have to give you.
Yes, you do because I'm suing. Yes, you do. I'm suing because I'm suing because I did not commit a crime.
Ma'am, can I talk?
I did not commit a crime.
Can I talk to you?
No, you're gonna have to give me her name so I
don't have to give you her name. Then you're gonna.
So I can file a lawsuit.
Then you're gonna have to contact Popeyes and request that information.
Give me her
no,
name.
no.
Okay, well I'll call my own set of police.
Listen,
I will walk off the establishment and call my own.
You are not going back inside.
Give me my charger.
We will do that after you ID yourself. Right now, we need your identification. If you refuse to provide your identification, you will be going for resisting. Do you understand that? Right now, you're refusing.
But I'm calling my own. I don't have a problem showing you my ID, but I will call my own set of police. You got me fucked up.
Where is your phone charger?
You got right there in the plug.
And the plug? What color is it?
My phone's about to go dead.
What color is your charger?
That's why she did that shit.
What color is your charger?
And I'm suing you. And I'm suing you.
What color is
my lawyer will be up here. My lawyer will be up here because I didn't do shit disrespectful.
Ma'am, what color is your charger so I can go inside and get it for you?
It's in a plastic white bag.
Okay. It's in a plastic white bag.
I didn't do nothing disrespectful. My lawyer will be up here.
Copy. Did you call 911?
I didn't do nothing disrespectful.
Okay.
Copy. Thank you.
Listen, you're not to call 911.
No.
You have.
She got the bum starter kit, y'all. You know they keep that plastic bag. They keep that supermarket plastic bag with a phone charger. No protection for the fish hole, though. I bet you they ain't got no protection for the fish hole in there, though. Just a phone charger and some lint. Maybe somebody else's ID.
Law enforcement here.
It ain't happening.
If you continue to call,
you can't tell me nothing.
If you continue to call,
you can't tell me nothing.
You continue
You
to call.
can't tell me nothing.
911.
You can't
It is
tell
for
me
an
nothing.
emergency purposes
You can't tell me nothing.
Then you can't tell me nothing, right?
Emergency
You
purposes
can't tell
only.
me nothing. And I don't give a fuck about going to jail.
You're gonna go.
I don't give a fuck about going to jail.
Okay.
Is she calling 911 again?
And then the minute he snatch her real quick, she gonna be, I'm a lady. I'm a lady. But don't put that on lady. Don't put that on the lady, because ladies don't act like that. So don't put that on women. I'm a woman. No, because women do not act like how you acting right now. So don't forget when you get snatched and thrown all on top of that T-shirt that you done turned into a bonnet slash do-rag. Don't get mad when they slam you, because you're not acting like a lady right now, man. Don't turn into a lady then. Keep that same energy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was your answer.
Because I didn't do nothing disrespectful, sir.
The big game is coming, and there's no good time to use the bathroom. So we're giving you a
I'm sorry, I'm offended. I didn't do nothing disrespectful. All I did was come in here and eat my food and left. I wasn't even in here 5 minutes. I ate my food and walked out.
You good with her?
She's a fucking lie. And when they subpoena,
If you look at her skirt, she has no panties on, and she bends over, and I got kids in here that left with their parents. I can't have her in here like that. If she chooses to dress differently, she can come in here. But with that attitude right there, I can't have her back in the store.
I understand that.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
So you do want her trespassed?
I want her off of this property, yes.
So you want a trespass, basically saying she can't come back, or you just want her to leave for the evening until she dresses appropriately to come in?
No, she's been in here in 3 days now, dressed the same way.
Did you find your ID yet? Like I told you, if you continue to call 911,
I'm calling my own set of police.
We are the
Because I didn't do nothing disrespectful. You ain't coming over here racial profiling
This is no
me.
racial
You ain't
profile.
coming over here racial profiling me because of her.
If you call
You
911,
ain't coming over here racial
If you
profiling
call
me. You ain't coming over
Okay,
here racial
this is what we're doing here. You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the fucking race card right now.
going to go for misuse.
You ain't coming over here racial profiling me. I didn't disrespect nobody in here.
Okay, so you want her trespassed to not come back?
Trespass,
Okay.
yes.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and if I have another problem with her and she comes back in here,
Once
I
we
have no cameras in the stores. I just want you to let you know.
once we trespass her, if she comes back, she's going to be arrested for trespassing. Like if she comes back to the store, if we give her but if she comes back, she'll be arrested for trespassing. That's, you can see we're trying to explain that to her right now, and
It's not. That's why we didn't do it, because the other day she got irate in here, and so we just let it go. But she stays in front of the store.
Okay.
You are on
I ate
private
my
property.
food. Fuck your private property conversation.
Can you hang up for
Your
one?
private property conversation.
Have you-
I went in here, got my food, and I left. I got my food and left. I wasn't even in here 5 minutes.
Listen, if
I did
you
not
are
disrespect
holding up-
nobody in here. You're not coming over here with
you
that
are holding
bullshit.
an emergency
You're not
line.
coming over here with that bullshit.
There's no bullshit.
You're not coming over here with that bullshit.
ma'am, what's your
You're not
first
coming up. He not coming. Y'all not
Can
coming
I-
over here with that bullshit. When I didn't disrespect this bitch.
Can I talk to you?
Hey, man, you can check the footage on they video cameras, and you can see that the only thing I did was go in here, pay for my food, and leave. I didn't even stand here 5 minutes. So all that bullshit about doing something in front of people's kids, I didn't do shit in front of nobody goddamn kids. And she can get the fuck on with that bullshit, bitch. I'm suing you, bitch. I'm suing you, bitch. I'm suing you, bitch.
Back over there.
I'm so she gotta get the fuck phone.
Have her go back inside, please.
Phone in there.
We need your identification.
Phone in there.
Good luck with that.
You got me fucked up, bitch.
Feel free.
You got me fucked up, faggot ass bitch.
Okay.
Fucking faggot ass bitch. You got me fucked up.
Are you refusing
You
to
got me fucked up.
And again, yo, now they getting into that demonic spell where they keep repeating stuff to distract themselves from being held accountable. It's nasty, yo. Mental health, yo. Bad mental health.
Telling you to your motherfucking face.
What is your name?
I'm telling you to your face. You got me fucked up.
What are you on?
Bitch.
Can I see your ID?
I ain't know nothing.
Thank you.
Motherfucker, I ain't know nothing.
You gonna keep it down?
I ain't know nothing.
Listen, you keep yelling.
No,
like this,
you got me fucked
you're
up.
starting to.
You got me fucked up. Check the fucking footage, and you gonna look like a goddamn fool.
This continued on for several minutes, but we've cut it out due to the frequency of strong profanity and slurs.
Check my ID and get the fuck out my face.
I'm checking your ID.
Check my ID and get the fuck out my face.
Then when you leave the property,
I'm leaving.
you can call the Key West Police
I'm
Department
telling the
non-emergency
paperwork
number
in
and
your
file an
motherfucking face. And when my lawyer check the motherfucking footage on the camera, they gonna fire your ugly fucking ass.
Good luck with that.
Then
Just explain
trespass.
it to her and let her go.
I know my constitutional rights.
If you step back on
I
that
know
property,
you can't.
They always trying to call somebody ugly, yo. That is crazy, yo. They always. What does look got to do with anything? You know what I mean?
Tell me shit. Just give me
If
my
you come
ID.
back-
You can't tell me
you come
shit.
to this property,
You
are
can't
subject
tell
to
me
arrest.
shit.
Here's your ID.
You can't tell me
You
shit.
understand?
Got my face.
Go ahead.
Bitch.
You are free to leave.
Get the fuck out my face, bitch.
You are free to leave.
Get
If you
the
continue
fuck
to
out
cause
my
a
face,
disorder,
bitch.
off the property.
Get the fuck out my face, bitch.
Off the property.
Get the fuck out my husband's ass, fucking motherfucker. Get out his ass.
Let's go.
Get
Off
out
the
his
property.
ass. Fucking motherfucker. Get out his ass.
Why don't you get all the crazy ones?
She's been in here the past 3 days wearing the same thing, and it's been the same issue. But
Oh, she smells like she's been wearing the same thing for the last 3 days. She's on herself too.
Oh man, yo. So she been crazy for a long time. This one, all the family done gave up on her. Nobody want to help her. She done probably cut off all her resources. She probably ain't have no resources to begin with, you know, but this one needs to go get some help. She needs to go. That's not an excuse for her behavior though. So just because she needs to go get some help, don't mean I'm not going to sit here and not call her foolishness out, because it's foolishness. It's not normal. She can go get some help. How she pull up to the parking lot with the push cart though? Yeah, I think she got her joint parked right next to the whip. Oh man, yo, the fool.
And you keep going on with your motherfucking day, bitch.
Thank you.
Keep going on with your day, bitch.
Thank you.
While the suspect may be leaving Popeye's property, this interaction isn't over, as she continues to call the 911 emergency line, causing the officers to approach her yet again with new intentions.
Okay, so now you've called 911 again.
No, I'm calling to get a report so I can sue
Put your
her.
hands behind your back.
So I can
Put
sue
your
her.
hands
I
behind your
really didn't do
Put your hands behind your
nothing.
back. Do
I
not
did
resist.
not do nothing.
Hands behind your
I
back.
didn't do nothing. No,
Now you're
I
resisting.
did not do
Demon
nothing.
came with
I
his
did
penis
not
and
do
put it
nothing.
in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It been itching?
Yes.
Hey! Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Demon came.
No, I didn't do nothing. No, I didn't do nothing.
give us your hands.
I didn't do nothing.
Give me your hand.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Give me your phone. Just let her hang on to it. Let's get her cuffed first. Okay. Good? Yep. Let's pull the cuffs out. There we go. You good? Yeah, she can.
All that frozen fish patty on the canvas, yo. It's heating up. It's defrosting. That canvas be hot out there in Florida, man. All that frozen fish patty on that pavement, on that concrete. Nasty.
Pull it away. So, resisting and
Misuse 911. That's what you're being arrested for, ma'am.
No, you going to jail for lying.
All right. You called 911 4 times. I'll probably see if a sergeant's available too. It wasn't much of a takedown, but.
I'm showing that bitch. I did not do nothing.
You called 911
I
4
did
times.
not do nothing.
4 times. It's been documented.
And whatever, motherfucker, we can fight. I'm going to walk out of jail and fight you in.
There you go.
Until you
Another one. All right, so you're threatening law enforcement now, huh?
I'm going to fight you till you're dead.
Do you have any injuries?
For violating the Constitution.
I'm asking you again. Do you have any injuries?
Perjury under oath.
So you're not injured?
They gonna impeach the judge.
So she,
you violated my constitutional rights.
Misuse
They gonna impeach the
after
judge
telling her
and the
multiple times
president
over
in
there,
the White House.
She called 2 more times.
They gonna impeach the judge and the.
Has to put her hands behind her back.
No,
pull away,
that
grab
ain't
the
what
wrist,
happened.
pull
That
away,
ain't what
keep
happened.
pulling, keep pulling.
Put her down there.
Tell you what he said. He said
1 second, man. 1 second, ma'am.
I disrespected the kids in Popeye.
Let me talk.
Wasn't even no
I'm gonna
kids
talk to
in
you.
there.
Okay, you had your camera
Wasn't
rolling.
one
the entire
kid
time?
in there.
Are you hurt? Okay, ma'am. Are you injured?
Yeah.
Where are you injured at?
My motherfucking pride.
Okay, pride does not count.
My pride.
Okay, so your pride is injured, and that's it.
I didn't disrespect anyone kid in
That
there.
was
And
real.
that's
That's
what
the.
he said I was in there disrespecting people's children. I got my food and walked out and left and ate. That's all I did.
She might have a little scrape on her knuckle.
Where?
Right
here.
And you trying to peep me for my motherfucking purse.
All right, so you came to deal with her. She pulled away.
No, I didn't resist. The motherfucker lied.
Yeah, okay. She pulled away.
The motherfucker lied.
You're gonna end up reviewing all the videos.
It ain't happening. You ain't coming over here with that bullshit. That motherfucker lied. I told him I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
And I walked off the property.
I asked her first.
No, motherfucker, you want my purse.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
I'm gonna put her in my car.
All right, man. We're gonna stand you up, okay?
No, you left something on the floor right there.
I'm gonna grab it.
There. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can you pull that down some?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull your dress down here. There you go. Yep.
I'm still a sewer. I don't give a
And that's your right, man.
I'm still gonna sue you, and I'm taking pictures of your drug cartel's compounds.
All the right.
You ain't gonna be able to hide from NASA. I'm taking pictures of all your drug cartel compounds.
Just hang on to her.
Your compounds. Your compounds.
I told you, explain to you. That's a
No, I explained to you, motherfucker. I explained to you.
All right, watch
You
your
ain't superior, mother.
That's that blonde and beige. You see, they done took the stupid stuff off her head, and that's that blonde and black mix that I told y'all that don't mix. That don't go together. Blonde and black don't go together, yo. Let them be them, and you be you, sis.
Watch your head.
Complexion light.
Watch your head when you get it.
Fuck about your goddamn light complexion. You ain't superior, motherfucker.
Listen, sit in the car.
You ain't superior because you fucking somebody in their goddamn ass. You ain't God. You ain't God.
Sit back.
You ain't God. No, you sit back, motherfucker.
Tell you one more time.
No,
Sit
you
back.
can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing, bitch. You can't tell me smell like your mama, bitch.
Who could have thought that this little ingredient could help reset blood sugar levels? Did you know that you can...
End of encounter.
And when I go to Popeyes, the only thing I want to see is chicken. I'm aware it's 2025, but usually when a person goes to a restaurant, you want to see the variety of things on the menu. What you don't expect is dinner and a show. But in all seriousness, I believe police deal with these calls more frequently than you might think. I'll remove people from restaurants for sleeping in bathrooms, asleep at tables, and even fighting. But this is a different call. And some people might believe that this is a form of self-expression. And we have to ask the question, is it truly okay for people to display this type of behavior in public spaces? And in Officer John's opinion, no, it isn't. Now today, police are at a Popeyes, only it's not for a lunch break. They were called there for a woman who's displaying a bit too much. So they approach her and they ask for ID. And just as a sidebar, if you are an adult, please carry your identification. We as adults should know that by now. And what I love here is the officer wastes no time and he explains to her right away that the restaurant wants her to leave because of her clothing or lack thereof. And this is private property, so they have the right to do that. And then we soon see that there might be some mental issues going on here because she starts mentioning an unknown female and a drug cartel. Now police then for a second time request for an ID. And remember, they have the right to do that because they were caught there and they are investigating. Now at this time, the woman then called 911 to request for her own set of police. And that's a new one. But this is actually sad when you think about it, because if you notice during these police interactions, some people actually believe that the law does not apply to them. However, it does. Now at this point, we see the woman is completely irate and police we see this many times. And what she's doing here, she's attempting to draw attention to the situation as if to shine a light on police officers' racial profiling behavior. And of course, it's all nonsense because these officers did nothing wrong and they were more than professional. Now, in conclusion, the woman does leave, but then she made the stupid decision of dialing 911 numerous times. So the officers move in to arrest her for abuse of 911. Now, she does resist, but she's eventually handcuffed and taken into custody. But lastly, this was an interesting call, and she did receive several charges. But most importantly, shout out to those officers because they handled that call with professionalism and self-control.
This suspect was charged with misuse of 911, resisting, obstructing, and failure to register as a convicted felon. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
That failure to register. Sheesh. Man, she done made some bad decisions, poor decisions, and that's what's going to lead us to feel like we victims, guys. So let's get to the main event, knock this thing out. And again, guys, become a member of this channel. I mean, I know my audience don't got it, and I don't expect y'all to have it. But $3 will get you to this white privilege, man. I told y'all I'm going to deliver. I got it. I went to sleep, woke up last night, walked into the white community, and I snatched all the white privilege off the shelf, and I got it. So let's get to that, y'all. Let's get to 15 differences between the victims and the winners. All right, you can argue with yourself. I'm not even here to argue with you. Those that know, and those that want to be dumb, you could be dumb. You could stay and be dumb. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna bother us. It ain't gonna bother us. No, it ain't gonna bother us now. Nah. All right, give me a second. Let me go to the stash and upload this, because normally, like I said, this is only content that I deliver with my reaction in the private members. But you know what I mean, birthday was good to me. My birthday was really good. So when I get, y'all get. That's how I roll. So I said I'm gonna do a little special little live. Plus it's a good way to market it just for y'all that don't believe that you're gonna get your money's worth. For those of y'all that don't believe you're gonna get your money's worth, you know what I mean? I know sometimes you gotta see, especially with folks, I gotta give you something free. Y'all need that free stuff first. I know. I got y'all. Give me 1 second. And it's that information, guys, that they had. We didn't have access to it. That's why we don't know it. That's why we lack information. Remember, knowledge is power. Once you know, then you can make better decisions. You can pick better choices and you can make better decisions once you have the information. He who lack information is going to be a poor decision maker. And that's why you feel like you're a victim. You know what I mean? You had clothes on your back and food on your table. That's all. That's it and that's all. I love you. I did my best. Uh-huh. Not everybody was raised like that. Some people got their information. Some people got to the information and they know that's bullshit.
Some people command while others just complain. Some move the world while others get tossed around in the process. This is what differentiates powerful people from the powerless. First up, vision versus short-sightedness.
And that's a fact. Vision versus short-sightedness, guys. Some people have what you call a global mind, and then others have a local mind. And you really can't get into discussions and debates and arguments if you have a global mind with local-minded people. They never gonna understand you. All they can see is to their corner, to Ak. They can't see past Aki, the Aki spot, the chopped cheese store. They can't see past that, bro. That's their whole reality. That's their existence. They don't go nowhere. You ask them, when's the last time you seen the deer on just on the side, just jumping on the side as you driving down? They wouldn't be able to tell you, bro. All they know is Aki. So, you know what I mean? It's definitely going to start with vision. And for those of you that's in my reinvention class, you already know the first thing is knowing where you want to go, knowing what you want to do, knowing what it is you want to be.
this. The difference between powerful and powerless people often starts with their vision. Powerful people see beyond the horizon. They've got a roadmap, crafting strategies and setting goals to thrive in the future. They understand that tomorrow is eventually going to be today, and they don't want to be caught unprepared. Powerless people just plan to survive the day today, and that's it. And when tomorrow eventually comes, well, they'll figure it out then.
And that's a big thing right there, because that's just another way of saying what I say. Don't be the person that spend all your future on your present, because then when you get to your future, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost, bro. It is no wins for you. You got to find a balance.
They see planning for the future as a tiresome task because they have to take too many things into consideration and actually think. They give away their power to whatever the world has in store for them. Proactivity versus reactivity. Proactivity is the playground of the powerful. They're the chess players of life, always thinking several moves ahead. Instead of waiting for opportunities to come knocking, they build the door and turn the handle themselves. Reactivity, however, is a hallmark of the powerless. They're like leaves in the wind, tossed around by circumstances, always playing catch-up. Powerful people make things happen, and they wouldn't have it any other way. They feel like it's their job to take care of things and make sure everything goes the way they want. On the other hand, powerless people just wait for things to happen randomly so they can react to it. They sit on the sidelines, watching the world move on and waiting for someone to tell them what to do.
And that's a fact. And that's the difference, right? That's what the people that's so focused on this Donald Trump and this Kamala and this president, you think people gonna give you something? Those are the folks sitting on the side thinking somebody gonna give them something. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Donald Trump ain't giving you nothing. Carmela wasn't giving you nothing. Nobody was giving you anything. Your mother ain't giving you nothing. All right. I don't do that in the private. I don't do that in the private sessions, but I just had to. I just had to because it's the truth. It's the truth.
If nothing happens, well, they keep on waiting. Bold plays versus indecision. Powerful people have the guts to make life-changing moves even when faced with uncertainty. It's not that they don't experience fear, but they force themselves to move past it and see what's on the other side. And that's what allows them to make bold plays like moving to another country that suits their needs better, or doing a 180 in their career and changing fields entirely, or completely reinventing themselves. These types of moves require you to be a certain type of person. Powerless people, on the other hand, are stuck at the crossroads of life, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. They're scared of the unknown, the change, and the things that come with that. So they avoid being in uncomfortable situations altogether. They fail to realize the world doesn't pause for their indecision.
And that's why you stagnant. That's called stagnation. And then that grow into hate. Because you got to get rid of the fear. And how you get rid of the fear, my peoples, is you got to start getting into your lonely season. You got to create a lonely period where you do things and you accomplish things by yourself without having to rely and depend on other people. That's going to be a boost to your self-esteem and your self-confidence. That's all it is. You just got to pour more into you. You out here people pleasing. You out here trying to fit in. You trying to fit in with other like-minded losers for acceptance. That's how we wear poor mental health. Cause we be so busy trying to be accepted. You know, our white brothers, they deal with issues too. They deal with all sorts of entitlement issues, but they got to deal with that. That's what they need to fix and work on. We definitely got to be able to work on our acceptance. We got to get rid of that. We want to be them so bad. We want to be them so bad.
Self-belief versus self-doubt. Powerful people have an unwavering belief in their abilities and potential. This isn't about arrogance, it's about a deep-rooted confidence that propels them forward. They understand that everything can be learned and everything can be practiced. They know their world is not built by people smarter than them or more special than them. No. So that makes them confident in their own ability to build their own world.
That's a fact, guys. Y'all know I'm not perfect by no stretch of the imagination. I'm just very, very truthful, brutally honest. That's all. But I tell y'all all of the time, you can educate your way out of any situation you in. You ain't got to be a victim. Being a victim is only going to slow you and prevent you from educating your way out of any circumstances you in. Knowledge is power, right? You got to learn before you earn. Learn, then remove the L. It's still about that. Remember, this we did this like 3 sessions. This was 3 classes ago. This was three years ago, right, guys? Come on now. We been supposed to know that. None of us is victims. If you learn, then remove the L, you gonna earn. Easy, yo.
Contrast this with the powerless. They're often drowning in a sea of self-doubt. They question their every move, held up by a lack of confidence. They think that people like them are not meant for anything greater than what they were given. They think they lack talent, ability, and intelligence, and they don't see a way beyond that condition. And with that attitude, even the best opportunities and talents can go to waste.
And that's a fact. And that be due to the fact you look over at your peoples too much. When you looking over at the next person, trying to be like the next person, and you mix that in with not knowing what number was that? Not knowing what you want to do, where you want to go, and you just steady looking over, you gonna drift to where somebody else want to go. And when you get there, you're not gonna be happy because that's not where you wanted to go. Pay attention.
Influence versus being loud. Powerful individuals have a circle of influence. They impact decisions, shape opinions, and drive change. People respect their opinions because they have a solid track record and they can back them up with facts. At the end of the day, influence is about presenting a clear way forward that everybody can understand. It's about having a positive impact on a large scale. And by the way, we're talking about good influences here, not the my dad's a lawyer kind of stuff. Powerless people believe influence is about how hard you're yelling and how many followers you have. They basically mistake influence with clout. So they go out of their way to build a persona that has the best chances of getting noticed. And they change it every time a new trend comes around.
Bingo. And that's why you never get the leverage, you never get the steam, you never do nothing. You don't know how to turn that attention and those dopamine hits into cash.
Adaptability versus rigidity. Powerful people are like water. They flow, adapt, and find their way around obstacles. They embrace change, knowing it's the only constant in life. So they focus on the things they can control while embracing and adapting for things they cannot. And this allows them to stay consistent on their path regardless of what the world is doing or where it's going.
That's a fact. Let go of what do not serve y'all. That's a fact, bro. Y'all hear Love Dorsey say it. I saying it. Let go of what do not serve y'all, bro. True story. What you holding on to it for? It do not serve you no purpose. Let it go.
Meanwhile, the powerless stand rigid like old trees, unable to bend with the wind. They fear change, clinging to outdated methods and ideas. They largely live in the past, and they get defensive every time change needs to happen. And when change inevitably comes, they start blaming the world for no reason.
Exactly, guys. Get over it. Our ancestors had the easy ride. You know what I mean? Our great grandparents had the $20 college tuition. Every generation changes. I know we are taught by the previous generation. You see, that's where we go wrong at also. Because every generation is taught by some folks from a previous generation some information that is not valid in their generation. You know what I mean? Remember, I told you, we all taught money, by folks that ain't have it. We taught life by folks that was just surviving. So, you know what I mean? If we don't go get to the knowledge, if we don't go get to the new information that's going to help us thrive in the new generation, then how, like, bro, that's, just think about it. Just stand there and think about it, bro. Just think about that. How is that going to make, it's not going to make, like, anything other, think about it. Any way you go is a lie. If you're not trying to go correct after thinking of any way you go, any move you, any way you try to cover that or try to change it and remix it is a lie. It's a lie. And that's going to be the reason why you get the result that you get. Because you got to learn how to activate new information. We did not have access to this information. This is why we at the state that we at right now. We now have access to the information. Let's activate it.
Accountability versus blame shifting. Powerful people never blame anyone, even when it's clearly someone's fault. They understand that blaming someone doesn't automatically make them accountable, it makes them vulnerable and uncomfortable.
Exactly, like our parents. Let's stop playing, bro. This is why I say know the difference between blaming and holding accountable. And hold the right of people accountable first. If you're gonna hold somebody accountable, make sure you hold everybody accountable. But it start with holding yourself accountable. If you don't hold yourself accountable, then miss me. Go sit down. Go cry in the corner.
So they skip the blaming part altogether and go straight toward holding people accountable, including themselves, in a way that allows them to grow. They know that mistakes, oversights, and human errors are bound to happen from time to time. The important thing is to figure out how to recover. In contrast, the powerless are quick to point fingers, constantly shifting blame onto others. For them, the highlight of a mistake is to create drama around it, not to move forward.
Right. Remember, they want to create distractions to keep from actually doing the work. Because the distraction is funner, more entertaining, and it's way easier than doing the work.
Continuous learning versus stagnation. The powerful are lifelong learners. They understand that to stop learning is to stop growing. They're constantly updating their knowledge, upgrading their skills, and staying ahead of the curve. And they don't view learning as something they have to do, but as a normal part of life. They move in unison with the world. On the other hand, the powerless are content with stagnation. They feel like having to learn something new is more like a punishment than an opportunity. And that corners them into dead-end jobs and low ceilings.
There you go. That's the answer right there. Let's stop blaming other races of people, bro. Let's stop blaming them, bro. And let's really do the work. Let's stop falling for the distraction and let's really do the work. The information is here. I ain't going nowhere. The information gonna be out here. Y'all make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend and hit that like button tonight, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Give y'all time to hit that like button tonight. This that work. This that real work. Because a lot of people say, oh, you do is talk about women. You don't give no solutions. You know what I mean? You know, that's that big back talk. That's that big back talk. Well, listen, big backs, this is it. This is what we do every Sunday, and you are welcome to come to class. You are welcome to come to class. Get your grow on. Get your grow on. How my guy Uncle Jackie said, nah, they don't need to be growing no more. Yeah, they don't need to be growing no more. I said, yo, they need to get their weight up. He said, nah, use another word. Word that better, word that better. Uncle Jackie, you ain't
Emotional intelligence versus emotional instability. Powerful people learn to manage and control their emotions. They don't let impulses and first-hand reactions dictate their initial response. And whenever they feel like their emotions are a bit too strong, they take a step back and let things cool down first. Powerless people, on the other hand, always rely on their first instinct, and that makes them temperamental and kind of annoying to deal with. They give off a sense that they're coming from a place of insecurity and doubt, so people eventually end up never taking them seriously. Strategic thinking versus rolling the dice. Powerful people move with purpose and intent. They write things down, they make timelines, and have a pretty good idea of how things are going to happen. It's not that they overthink and overplan, but they tend to at least have a general idea of what things will look like, and they stick to that plan long enough to see it come together. On the other hand, powerless people just roll the dice and hope for the best. They're usually the ones who get in at the worst time possible and get out at the worst time possible as well. They always seem to have a bad sense of timing and direction. They gamble with the odds, playing games that are designed to take advantage of people just like them.
Exactly. Just be a bunch of them running around on these apps trying to scam one another for the overnight success. Ain't no such thing as overnight success. If it's too good to be true, guys, it probably is. Understand that. Understand that.
Resilience versus fragility. Powerful people can take a hit and move on because that's life. Stupid things happen sometimes. And one thing they do really well is to set up a tempo that gives them enough momentum to make it through the tough times. They know a bad situation isn't going to last forever, so they keep on pushing. Powerless people, on the other hand,
And I'm going to give you an extra bonus to that. What we do is we prepare for the downfall. We prepare. We don't ignore stuff. A lot of the powerless people like to ignore stuff. They ignore it, and then when it slap them in the face, it's like, wow, then now they got to be reactive. You know what I mean? Instead of productive, they got to be reactive now. Like, and you don't want to be caught out there. You don't want things to be hitting you in the head. You want to see it. You want to remember, adversity going to happen. It's life. But preparation will help you through that adversity. You probably get through that journey and go unscathed and not even notice that you went through any adversity if you prepared.
dramatize any small inconvenience like it's the end of the world. They constantly complain about things not working out, and they always seem to get stuck in awkward situations that seem impossible to bounce back from. Empathy versus apathy. The powerful understand the power of empathy. They connect with people on a deeper level, understanding their motivations, fears, and aspirations. This empathy allows them to build strong relationships and lead effectively. Those who lack power often exhibit apathy, indifferent to the needs and feelings of others. They're like islands, isolated and disconnected. They make zero effort to understand how and why others might think differently, and they have a me versus the them mentality. They think they're lone wolves, when in reality, they're just lost sheep.
That's a fact. That's how these race agitators run around here, and they swear up and down they're a lone wolf. You know what I mean? They're not even a sheep in wolf's clothing. No, they're just a lost sheep. You got it right. They're not even a wolf in sheep's a sheep in wolf's clothing. No, these guys is lost sheeps, bro. You got to get up out of there. You got to get your mind up out of the gutter, bro. That shit, that strategy, plan, whatever motivational tool, that ain't work for no black man ever, bro. Come on, knock it off. Knock it off.
Leadership versus authority. Leadership is a defining trait of the powerful. They know how to motivate others and help them focus toward a common goal. They're extremely good communicators and extremely efficient at working together with others. Powerless people, however, well, they only understand authority, and there are plenty of powerless people who ended up in authority positions due to various reasons, who have some kind of God complex. For them, it's only their way or the highway. They see a difference in opinion as insubordination, and those that follow these kinds of people do it out of fear. View on money. Powerful people understand that money is a resource that makes things happen. They know how to get it and how to use it properly. They treat money.
All right, now this is where it's not going to be fair. This is where the trick is. Because if you trap yourself in this rat race, then you never gonna figure out the money problem to even get to the life problem, to enjoy life. If you never figure the money problem out, you're just not gonna enjoy life. And like I said, a lot of us learn about money from people that do not have money, that did not have enough money to teach us about money. All right, because I know a lot of you guys, I don't know what your amount of having money is to you, but a lot of y'all, no, my mother got this, my mother got that. Why you don't got it? Why you broke? Why you pop? Why, like, you know what I mean? Like, so you got to make it make sense, guys. Broke people can't make you rich. Broke parents can't teach you how to be rich, bro. Like, let's be honest.
Purely as a tool. Powerless people love money. For them, it's a status symbol, and they want to get as much of it as possible just to show others that they have it. That's why you see them spending so much on appearances. It's the only
I'm about to say that, right? Ain't it funny how the victims, right? The people that play this victim game and that like to talk about the boogeyman, ain't they the flashy ones? Ain't they the ones that's flashy? They ain't the conservative folks. I rarely see a conservative person talking about police or the white man. I no, I only see these designer junkies. It be these designer junkies out here playing the status game that be worried about all this stuff. But the last time I checked, those designer names are Zaddy last names. It don't make sense. It just don't make sense.
thing they can do that makes them feel actually powerful. And that creates a deep and troubled relationship with money as a whole. They're blinded by it, forever chasing the dollar bill. And finally, how they position themselves. Because powerful people make other people feel powerful too. Powerless people make others feel powerless as well, so they can feel better by contrast. It's that simple. When someone is down, they bring others down with them. They feel less miserable when everyone around them is miserable too. This is a type of mentality that keeps them stuck in life forever. These are the
That's a fact, guys. You got to come at me with an open mind. You got to come at Mr. Goodbread. You got to come at my content with an open mind. You cannot come at my content with a fixed mindset. Now, once the show close out, you could then put your fixed mind cap back on. But once you watching live, you should always have an open mindset. Because I guarantee you, you're going to hear something you never heard before. When I told son earlier that you got to like you gotta like the cheese more than you like the worm, it completely went over his head and it threw him off because all his life, all he heard was this same old plain old whack information. And we then took this information into our Holy Spirit, which is our subconscious mind. And very few of us put any work to researching if that stuff was true when it's set on our conscious mind. Very few of us. And that's the problem right there. Now we done got it in our holy system as a fact, as a truth, and it don't work. How you got all this information in your Holy Spirit that don't work, but you cling to it and you will fight a person down that it's a fact, it's the truth, and it don't work. That's crazy. But when I told him that, it went over his head. And all I meant by that was the second mouse get the cheese. Y'all so used to this early bird catching the worm. Y'all just want to get paid and credit for showing up. No matter what you show up to do, no matter how you feel that day when you show up, what skills you provide by showing up, it don't matter to y'all. Y'all just want to show up and get paid the same as everybody else for showing up. It don't work like that. Life is not the same anymore. We is out of the agriculture and the industrial revolution. We out of that. We is in the technology era. Everything is individualized. You gonna get what you work for. And the second mouse getting the cheese is automatic. The second mouse took time to wait and educate itself. And the cheese come automatic. When you wait, educate yourself first. The cheese is automatic because we all know what's going to happen to the first mouse. First mouse getting got. And the trap only hit once. So once it catch the first mouse, the second mouse going to always get that cheese and eat good. I like cheese. I don't like worms. I eat the cheese before I eat the worm. And that's all I meant. But he want to be a victim. Remember, you got to have an open mindset when you come to me. Because if you want to be a victim, then there's nothing I can tell you, bro. You're going to be a victim. You're going to be a victim. If you want to remain a beta male, it's nothing I can tell you. You're going to be a beta male. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, it's like that.
Main things that differentiate powerful people from the powerless. And of course, we do have a bonus saved for you. True powerful people don't chase after power. They just stay true to their cause and mind their own business, unshaken by outside factors. And that is what makes them truly powerful.
And that's a fact. We don't suffer from that HPD. Remember, I told y'all got to go check that out. Histrionic personality disorder. Y'all got to go check on yourself. That's our biggest mental health issue. And all of us, black men and black women, HPD, it's a need for attention, and it's a need to be right without having information that can make you right. I mean, you ever seen a person that gotta be right so bad, but what he trying to be right on, he have no information on that, like no real information. He might have had some hearsay and some third-hand information, but he ain't never really went and stopped and went for himself to get that information. You got to go. You got to learn before you earn. But guys, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. I appreciate y'all. Salute to my members. Love y'all. I see y'all on Sunday. You know what I mean? And again, I know salute to my anonymous supporter who hit me and say, yo, do that. And you know what I mean, took care of me for my birthday. So blessings on top of blessings to you. And that's like I said, channel. And they take care of me, people take care of me, I take care of you, bro. That's how I am. Remember, I ain't nobody competition. I'm here to bring more people. This is a rescue mission. And I got to this information. It's this information that separate me mixed in with the Bible, because this stuff is biblical. This is just a worldly way to put the Bible stuff, because I know y'all ain't going to read that. Y'all ain't going to read this. But I got it. I got the information. It worked. It have worked for me. I got results. I can stand next to any of your favorite content creators, and pound for pound, I knock them out the box in real life results. Like real life results. Fuck the plaque. Fuck the YouTube plaque. We talking about real life results and things that other people want. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Pound for pound. There is no one greater. There is no one greater. All right, y'all? And I'm going to get y'all confident enough to appreciate the things that you have to offer our society too, without having to be scared of mentioning it. Because, oh, he's showing off, and listen, you got to damn these people, man. These people want to be broke. They got that poverty mindset. They want to be broke. They don't want to see you grow, because once you grow, you're going to get up out of the spaces that they in, and they can't use you no more. Remember that. These people out here, pity your titty. They want to sell you on a sad story to get something from you that they did not earn, bro. All you got to do is grow, though. All you got to do is keep growing. Keep growing past these fools, bro. Don't you dare stay stagnant. And you going to win. You going to be all right, man. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Harlem, New York, put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together. Mr. Good Friend.